Hello, thank you for stopping by to my channel. I just saw this interview on channel. Credit to channel uh, between Chew and Kenneth Okonkwo. Kenneth Okonkwo is still bragging, saying his freedom of speech, how he has everything to take the case to court if it comes to that, because all their names and their messages are with him. This is why Peter Obi said, "You bring everything, we want to see it." Even while Shehu was even asking him, is that why you were defaming his name, scandalizing his name, damaging his name? He didn't say anything. He said, who did? Kenneth Okonkwo. This man is still living in bondage. Oh. See how he was just trying to defend himself, defending why he accepted the position that Atiku gave him. This is somebody that said he's not going to talk about Atiku anymore because he refused to choose an Igbo man, someone from the East, to be his vice. And see how he's there defending himself. He accepted it because of what Atiku said. I'm going to put the clip down here so that we can have a look and hear it. Hear it ourselves. All right then. Once again, thanks for stopping by. Bye.
But tonight, I'm being joined by a man who is just newly appointed as a spokesperson of the Atiku campaign organization, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo. Is live for us here in Asuro. It's a pleasure having you join us tonight.
Thank you very much, and thank you, viewers at home, for joining us.
We understand that you're supposed to be served the suit between you and Mr. Peter Obi based on the criminal defamation.
Oh well, I always hear, whatever they are doing first and foremost from the social media, because they are just social media presidential candidates, social media account followers. So I heard it on social media, and I'm sure whenever I receive it, I'll let you know.
Because I understand that it's a substituted service that that the court has granted them to serve you by substituted means.
Good, and that's the whole falsehood about this. Because when you claim substituted service, you will have to go into an affidavit to say you have tried to serve the person personally and you did not get the person. I remember in one of the writ of someone that I saw on social media, they listed one of my properties in Enugu as the address. And they know where I stay, in Abuja. These are the people who were together in the presidential legal team together. They know where to get me. And they are talking about using an address in Enugu. And they went to, in my own opinion, must have perjured, because they say they've tried to serve me. I kept people there to look for their service anytime they will come. And so they went on that falsehood to go to the courts to get an order to make substituted service. The whole idea of trying to use the address in Enugu is to do that falsehood. You know where I stay, in Abuja. So why all these social media noise making?
No ounce of service or no ounce of notice have you got from the court about this matter? Everything
from the court.
From the court, directly
no,
or indirectly,
Yes.
It's been on social media all along.
It's been on social media, but
this legal tussle and this legal battle has been on social media
all along. The pre-action notice, they put it on social media before they served me in my phone. And even though I could have objected to the mode of service, I accepted it and replied. But from the court, I've not received anything.
Are you ready for this battle?
There's no battle at all. This is just a joke. I told people that this is a calculated attempt to gag me, to cow me, to intimidate me, to harass me. I have been a public affairs analyst from 2009. I stand by everything that I said. As a matter of fact, I've not even said it the way it is. The NDC aspirants on daily basis, they keep saying and repeating what they told me publicly. A lot of them are in courts. A lot of them have even gone to magistrate court to institute a criminal complaint from Imo State. And it was NDC that said that Peter Obi and the caucus leaders were the people that organized the primary in Southeast. And of course, you know, Section 42 forbids you to make a rule and discriminatorily apply it to a geopolitical zone or people based on place of origin. The aspirants from the Southeast were told to pay 10 million naira and 20 million naira by NDC, led by the caucus leaders in the Southeast, which NDC identified. And I just came here to say what is already out there in the public. And they say you're being defamed. Defamed for what? Did you not hear what Aisha Yusuf said? Did you not hear what Seraka Dixon said? Seraka Dixon said that him and Peter Obi offered Aisha Yusuf the ticket of the House of Representatives so that she will abandon the Senate. For the way for that they use the word offer. Section 125, subsection 1A of the Electoral Act makes that bribery and corruption. In the law, stated offer to induce somebody to ensure the return of another candidate. And whenever you write a result, you have offended section 119, subsection 1A of the Electoral Act. And I'm just pointing out, exposing what is happening in NDC, and you are telling me defamation. I worked for P2B 2023. That was the duty. That was the job. And I did it effectively well, and we concluded it. I was on throughout the legal process until it was concluded. So my job was finished. And I still rolled over to be doing things pro bono for him. It was a volunteer job. I did it free of charge. And then, as a public affairs analyst that I have been from 2009, before I ever met P2B, I proceeded with my job. You were one of the earliest interviewers that interviewed me in July 2024 when I said I wasn't speaking for him anymore because he's not decisive. I've seen in him certain qualities that will make him unfit to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I made it public. By then, I had finished my job with him. But in order for the people to know that I am not speaking for him anymore, I made it public. And I went my own way. And I was doing my own job. You know what? He was the one who betrayed me. I talked about Atiku Abubakar here on this studio much more than I would even talk about P2B. And people were telling Atiku Abubakar, this young man that is getting close to you, are you aware of what he said to you? Abubakar said, I am looking at this young man. I am seeing the value in him and his tenacity to bring about a great Nigeria. That is what I am seeing. And if I have the opportunity, I'll bring him in to bring that value to Nigeria. Look at a man, a talent discoverer, that discovered Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, that discovered Professor Charles Soludo, that discovered El-Rufai. You knew how Abuja was before he came in, and he transformed El-Rufai. What Atiku Abubakar is looking at is not what you said about him, because he knows that his desire for Nigeria is not about him, but what value are you bringing in? I had not even done anything for Atiku Abubakar, but he insisted. I've seen something in this young man. When I talked against him, he did not go to Adamawa, he did not go to Jada to bring frivolous suit against me. But this is somebody I worked for, did everything, stayed in the court for months, and I am free doing my job. And you're running to Onitsha to bring frivolous defamation suit against himself, not me. Who is now the betrayer? Who is disloyal? Assuming without considering, I even did something wrong. So that is how he would have treated me.
Should he have kept quiet and look on as you defame him and you say things about him, unprintable things about him? You continue to discredit him. Is that fair? Is it not going through a legal means to be able to?
Is your word.
Because that's the allegation in court, that you were defaming him.
I sat down here, gave you the names of the people that told me things. I did not even say the way it is. I was still trying to show.
Some of them are denying.
When you have something written down, you know what the court said? You know what the law says? Oral evidence cannot be adduced to contradict a written document.
What is your ultimate aim around Peter Obi? Do you want to, you are happy to bring him down? Or what exactly, what exactly do you gain?
I've just been appointed the spokesperson of Atiku Abubakar, and it's inconsequential, whatever he's doing with his life. If we may proceed to more important issues. I want to talk about contenders.
But the question
in
I'm asking you,
2027,
Mr.
I don't want
Okonkwo,
to talk about pretenders.
who are those?
Are you bringing down somebody that's already down? What are you doing? Please proceed with other issues.
Can anyone trust
I
you,
have,
Mr. Okonkwo,
I
for
have.
example? You spoke about Bola Tinubu.
Yes.
You spoke about Peter Obi.
Yes.
You spoke about how can Atiku trust you? How can Nigerians trust you that you won't betray Atiku Abubakar the way you have betrayed Bola Tinubu, betrayed Peter Obi?